think I almost just took off to Canada. Alright, so ever since I did the video trying out full face of makeup from the Wish app, I am semi-addicted to it. I just like to check it for weird shit. And they have a plethora of weird shit on there. So I was just scrolling through and came across this item, which I'm so curious about. It's one of those things that sounds so simple that it almost seems too good to be true. Like, why is this not a popular item that everyone uses? It sounds friggin' genius. I ordered this months ago. It says it was delivered in March. But let's take this out of here and then I'm gonna go hop in the shower and wet my hair so we can try it out. I feel like this could double as like an elephant toy or something for a child. Or for an adult. As an elastic, so this is supposed to attach to the end of your hair dryer, and then you put this around your head and like suction it around, tie it around, and it's basically like one of those caps when you sit under the heat thing in the salon and it just dries your hair for you. So theoretically you could like get some work done, watch some YouTube videos, watch some Bachelorette while your hair is drying. You don't have to hold the hair dryer. You could just let it sit there and dry your hair for you. I have a pink color and a silver color, and I think this was around $2. $2. The shipping on Wish is what you have to look out for because sometimes something's $2, but there's like $8 shipping. It doesn't tell me on here how much I paid for shipping now, so we're just gonna call it about $2. But she looks like she's having fun, so I have high hopes. It also looks like there's some venting holes somewhere on here. Okay, there's the venting holes. Wow, this is large. Okay, so there's actually some more like venting holes up in here too, but we're gonna try this thing out. So if you're excited for this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, you can join the Burrito family and subscribe. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'm also gonna be having another Wish app makeup video coming. I just placed the order a couple days ago, so that should be here in about 2 months. With shipping right there. So I'm gonna go hop in the shower. Okay, looking great. Just got out of the shower. So I have my towel on. I never start blow drying my hair right when it's soaking wet. I usually let it actually air dry almost all the way and then blow dry it. Obviously I'm not gonna do that today because the whole point is to see how this thing dries it, but I'm just gonna let it sit on for a couple more minutes while I tell you guys just the rest of the stuff I'm gonna be doing. So I got out of the shower at 2:50, so it's 2:56 right now. After I let this sit on for a minute, I go into the E-Salon Get Heated Thermal Protection Mist. I kind of just switch up the products, but I always use this one, but the second product I usually switch up depending on how I'm gonna be styling my hair. But I've been back to this thing, swear by this. This has helped my hair so much. It's the Lanza Healing Color Care Trauma Treatment. If you have damaged hair, try this stuff out. It is so good. So I'm gonna be using those two today, and then the blow dryer I use is not usually this one. I use a Revlon really shitty like red travel dryer that I got at TjMaxx years ago, but it's broken. I taped like the top thing to it. So I'm gonna be using my other hair dryer, which is like an actual legit hair dryer that I got off of Amazon. It's by Babyliss Pro. I'm just gonna unscrew this because we're gonna be putting obviously the gray thingy on here. So while I'm under the dryer, I'm gonna be putting on a little bit of makeup. I'm just editing for the rest of today, so I'm not gonna do like an intense makeup look or anything. I just wanna throw on a little something. So that's what we'll do while I'm drying. But let's put some products in. I put this stuff pretty much everywhere. It smells so good. It's E-Salon stuff. I might still have an old coupon code with them, I'm not sure. If I do, I'll have it linked down below. I use their styling thing in the purple thing, and then I use their shine spray too. I've also been using the Lanza conditioner. So I just use like a dime size and mostly put this on the ends, but then I also bring it through the top. So usually right now I would like tie up my hair and put it in a bun and just kind of let it dry there for like hours, and then I just kind of run the blow dryer through before I actually straighten it or do whatever, just so I have to use like minimal heat on it. I'm just gonna kind of wrap my hair up there so I can get it all in this thing. Black hair is always so hard to do any kind of like hair videos with because it's just hard to see in real life and on camera. How did I just cut myself? What the heck? Let's do this. So I'm gonna get all my hair up in there, and once it's in there, I'm gonna kind of take it out of that bun so it evenly dries. Oh, I can't hear anything. Have I ever looked more attractive on the internet? So I'm gonna tighten this real good and then kind of let my hair come out. It feels like it's all down here. All right, so there are a couple things I'm wondering about. Obviously how long it's gonna take to dry my hair, but also if it's gonna get super hot, like am I gonna have to take breaks? What's gonna happen? So it's cool that this has a good elastic thing on the other end. So I'm gonna now attach this to my blow dryer. All right, we're on there. So I'm starting this at 3:02. I'm gonna put this on, run some music for you guys, put on a little bit of makeup, nothing crazy, and see how long this takes to dry my hair. So I'm gonna put it on hot because that's what I usually do. And if it gets too hot in there, I'll just change it to warm. And I'm gonna put it on high. Holy shit! I'm gonna fly away. It's coming off. Okay. I think I almost just took off to Canada. So you gotta really tighten this thing because it wants to like fly off. I'm gonna put it on low now. It still feels like it's gonna fly off my head / I might lift up from this chair. So what am I doing wrong here? I'm putting it on the lowest air setting. Maybe I need to slide it down my face more. Really get it on there. Oh my god, what I do for the internet. Maybe I should just like take a nap in here. We're good. Woo! Oh, it's getting hot. It got hot real quick, like really hot. So I'm gonna try it on the warm setting, and then if that's too hot, I'll put it on cool. So I'm gonna go warm and low. So we're pausing for a second. A couple things I noticed. Obviously I can't do my makeup right now because this thing is like halfway covering my face. It works best if you can get it under your brow bone to like hook on there, or else it's gonna fly away. Or if you like hold it at the top, which obviously then you can't really do anything if you're using your hands. Not super comfortable. There's like a lot of kind of pressure going up because of the air. Even though it gets really hot up in here, I feel like my hair is kind of falling down here. So I'm gonna actually take it off for a second, and I'm curious to see how dry my hair just got in that few minutes. 4 minutes with it like actually on, 3 or 4 minutes. I wanna move my hair back up to the top. Okay, so definitely still damp. I have, by the way, a lot of hair, and I have very thick hair. It usually takes me a while to dry my hair. That's why I let it air dry most of the way. I'm not someone who can just blow dry my hair and it looks like a great smooth blowout. I have a lot of hair, and even when I'm at salons, it takes them a long time to blow dry my hair. So I'm gonna try and get this stuff on the top of my hair on the top of my head. You can just set your blow dryer down, which is nice. You don't have to hold it, as long as you can get the angle right. Let's do this again. Here we go, round 2. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right, we just had a little malfunction. Almost ripped my friggin' earring out. Wow, looking great, looking great. Definitely getting a lot drier. Should I brush it out maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna give it a brush. Oh, this is totally getting drier. So now it's 3:14. I feel like, let's call when I actually started like 3:06, I think it was. When I got it down, 3:06, 3:07. So it's about 7 minutes. Yeah, and now it's definitely getting dry. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. I think it works a lot better if I kind of wrap it on the top of my head. I'm actually gonna put it around my earrings just so it doesn't rip my friggin' ears off again. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta hold it. All right, I'm gonna do a check because it's now been 15 minutes. It's 3:22 if we're calling it the 3:07. Whoa. Why does it look all weird? It's not dry enough to where I could style it right now. Like, I definitely still have some damp pieces, especially on the underneath, but my top is dry. It's just really like under here where it's hard to get with the heat. I feel like the bottom section is a little bit trickier to get. Pretty dry. So I'm gonna take this thing off and just run my brush through because I don't think I'm gonna be able to really get this underneath section with that thing. What is the name of that? They need like a cool name for this thing. All right, so now it's 3:40, so I don't even remember when I left you guys off, but I just ran the blow dryer through it and then a straightener really quick. Here's what my hair looks like. Not putting makeup on, I'm just gonna be here editing. So overall thoughts. So this guy. So I would say it took about 15 to 20 minutes to get my hair to the point where it's almost dry, from definitely more wet than I normally start out blow drying my hair. So I think if I was in a rush and I really needed my hair dry from like stopping wet, getting out of the shower, maybe I would use this. There are definitely some cons. You have to hold this thing on your head. So I could see it being cool if I could do something while I'm getting ready if I was in a rush and have my hands, but you do have to, or at least I couldn't figure out a way to keep this thing on my head without it flying off while still getting the heat. And again, that was on the low setting, so it's not like I was like blasting off in there or anything. So I do feel like you either have to like hook it under here or hold it with your hands and kind of both, you can't really do things while this is going. So it's almost like, would you rather hold the dryer for 20 minutes or would you rather put this thing on for 20 minutes? I do feel like it dried it a little bit faster than if I was going from total wet, like that level wet, to dry normally. For me, it's probably a pass. I mean, for a couple bucks, you could try it out. I don't feel like it's super revolutionary. If they figure out a way to have it stay on your head so you didn't have to hold it with your hands, or it wasn't like super uncomfortable covering half your face, then I think it could totally be worth it. It's a cool idea. Some tweaks could be made, but I mean, this is like a $2 thing from Wish. Cool idea overall. It does work. I mean, it got my hair pretty dry, so it worked. It dried my hair. You just have to kind of, you know, work around some things. Will I be using this thing again? Maybe if I do this like in bed or something, let my blow dryer chill in the bed and then like lean against the wall so it can't fly off. Maybe that would work. If you guys have tried this, let me know what you thought of it down below. Did you come up with some way to keep it on your head? Let me know down below. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here and you want to stick around, you can subscribe. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.